Hello, my favorite Minecrafters. We're here today again at Island Living and our wonderful block worlds to do yet another tutorial on something that is just been bothering me forever, which is our smeltery. The smeltery keeps going off when I'm working on it. And I figure everybody must be having the same problem. So I might as well do a small tutorial on how to fix that problem, especially when we have the resources to be able to fix it without any trouble whatsoever. So let's get busy with this and let's look at where it is. As you can see, here is our smeltery. Here's our smeltery, and this is where we light it up. We constantly light it up with our, which I'm gonna make one. Flint and steel. Every time that we're doing something here, we always gotta have to constantly light it up because it goes off after a certain times that we use it. Let me give you an example. Let's say that I wanted to make some copper dust. Let's do some ingots. Let's do some nickel ingots. Let's say we decided we wanted to make some nickel ingots. So for that, we're gonna need a little bit of lead. So let's do that. Let's pick up, let's say we wanna make 5, or let's make a bunch so that we can see how it turns off constantly. So we come over here, and we're happy because we're gonna be making some. We use a lot of stuff in the smeltery, so be prepared. Be prepared to be turning it on all the time. So once we do this, we heat it, and there you see we made one. But you can heat it several times. And oops, the fire went off. We didn't even get halfway. We only did 4 and the fire is off. Now we have to relight it. But that will be a real pain if you have to do a lot. And we always have to do a lot of stuff here. So let's look and see how we can fix that problem. The best thing to do is to have a continuous fire going here, and for that we're gonna need a dispenser and an observer. For this project, you're gonna be needing a few things. Let me tell you. What you're gonna be needing is a dispenser, and this is the way we set it up on the workbench. So if you want more than one, which I suggest you should make several dispensers because you're gonna be needing them for a lot of things if you wanna automate stuff. So this will be the best thing to do it. So make sure you have some redstone, a bow, and some cobblestone. This one here is for the observer, and as you can see, you still need some redstone and some nether and a few things. You're also going to need a hopper and a chest, and of course you're going to need iron ingots and flint to make your flint, as well as you're going to be needing a netherrack, because that's what we put already at the bottom of the smeltery. So let's do this. If you don't have an automatic crafting table like this one is, which is fast craft, you can just go ahead and in a regular one is the same thing. You just put the stuff in there, okay? I don't mean to be slow, but it is what it is, and this is what it is. So on the first one, we're just gonna make ourselves the teaching dispenser. So we have one dispenser, and this one is for the observer. If you don't have another quartz, then it'll be best if you just run down to the nether and pick some up. It's laying everywhere, trust me. Don't be scared, just go in there and just do it. And here's the observer. So let's pick that up. And at this point, you can make some of this flint, but we'll do that later. Let's just set this up, and then we'll go from there. If you are on the islands, it's possible that underneath may be the abyss. So you gotta have to be careful where you know, if you don't fly, then it may be best if you either have a friend come and put some setup, or you can set it up yourself. So let's put this together. Let's put it what we have, and let's see how it fits. And if not, then we gotta have to rearrange things and see how we can make it work for us. So let's look at what we have. What we want to do is we want to put the observer so he can see what's happening right there. He's going to observe whether the fire is on or off. Right behind it, we're going to have dispenser. So the dispenser can go ahead and dispense items as needed. I'm going to open up a little bit of this. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to open up a little bit here, room in the back, so that I can go ahead and put a little bit more than just the dispenser here. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me just make sure. Oh, I need to get rid of that so that I can run the red stone. You know what? I'm going to open this up as well. What is here? Okay, good. I'm just going to open up the whole back because it's easier. I'm even going to open up this one. Let's just see. Then we'll cover up what we need to. Oh, look at this. Okay, great. So here we have the observer right here, not there. Right here, we're going to put the dispenser, but we're going to have to make sure the dispenser is facing forward. And also, what we're going to do is, this is where we're going to put all the flint. Okay? All the flint is going to go there. And it's just going to be filled completely with flint, and that's usually enough. It lasts for a long, long time. But if you don't want to worry about it, this is where the chest and the hopper come into play. So, I'm going to put those right away because it really doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to put these guys on now, and then we'll be putting on the redstone and see how that all works. The best thing to do is to make sure you shift when you put that in there, and then on top of it, shift as well when you do that and put the chest in there. Oh, this is not going to open because there's there. I knew it. Let's see what we have there. Nope, no big deal. You know why it's not a big deal? Is because it's our place and we do what we want with it. That's how things roll. Okay, I opened it up right there because I want to be sure that I can open and close the chest. In a way, it's kind of good because when you want to refill it, you can do it from the top. Okay. Now let's run the redstone around the back. And that will go redstone there, there, and there, because the observer is going to see when the light is off and sends a signal to the back and lets the dispenser know that the fire is off and that it needs to flick the flint. So let's see how that works. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of that. That's not long. There's no flint here. Okay. So you need to kind of start it off. Let's put it all in there. It should begin to fill up. It's filling it all up. As it needs it, it will fill it all. And then it will use up, and when it loses one of them, then it will continuously be bringing it in. So let's see how that works. Let's see if it works. Let's turn this off. Wait. See? There it went on again. It would not let it turn off. I'm going to try it again. See? So what happens is, as you're working and working, the minute it turns off, it will automatically turn it back on like this. Then you don't have to worry about running back there and doing this, turning it on over and over again. So as you can see back here, it began to use up some of our new flint and steel. Eventually, if any of them run out, it will dispense new ones from our chest that's filled up. So you know how it happens. You're working and working, and somehow you happen to end up with a lot of flint on your inventory. This is a good place to put it. So you just make your flint and steel. I'm going to fill it up all the way to the top, and that way I don't have to worry about it for a long, long time. Oh, look at that. I made just the right amount. Okay, perfect. So I'm happy with it. It is running. Now we can clean this up a little bit. And there it is. Smeltery with never-ending fire. Almost never-ending. Of course, you have to keep track of that. Now we have 17 here that we have to do. And remember, last time we only did 8 and right away it turned off. Let's see how it goes now. Okay, it's done. I never had to turn on the fire again because I did it automatically. I'm excited about this, and I hope you guys were able to learn something from this and be helpful in getting your smeltery running fire all the time. Just don't forget to like and follow if you found this interesting. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. There are tutorials on how to do all this stuff that we have here in our lab. So thank you for coming. Come and join us here in Block Worlds. So you can check our website and come on and join us. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with Slime Fun. Thank you for coming.